You know what's so funny? I think it's hilarious that fellow mom runs back to Scotty Pennant after I did an epic thing. Yeah. They're saying I was drunk, I was raging. No, I wasn't drunk. But if he wants to say that, that's fine. Yeah. I'll tell you what he said. He said, seamen in the autistic map should not be allowed to drink alcohol. He wasn't drinking alcohol. Wasn't. Sometimes you gotta rage it out and have some fun with it. I did. I did. I had a lot of fun. And sometimes you gotta blow up and fucking steam. Don't you realize that? You were blowing out steam against Nicola. Said, Doc, my name, man. Doc, my name. Go ahead, come on. You know my name, on that blow. Tell everybody where I work. Tell them where I live. You were doing that shit like a little bitch the other day, doghouse. And you said, I was running shit? Okay. There we go. We're going to have some fun with it. Check this out.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are around this lovely, lovely Thursday morning, like that. We're gonna get to meat and potatoes of business, but first we're getting a little appetizer. Here's a couple clips of David Sure I want to roll. These are pretty good. Of course, you know he's talking about Isaac Cappy, but there's some. So he's been talks about Terry Randall Joyce. Yeah, we'll start with a couple of that, and then we'll get to the business. Yeah.
David sure knows a lot of what's going on with these
Jesse Davis from Sewertown. Angela Gallardo's friend. You'll see why when I roll it. But what's up?
So I'm trying to get some really bad people investigated who are doing some really bad things with kids. But let me just show you what I had to deal with.
This is why I did this
yesterday alone.
You'll see why.
Just yesterday alone. Over and over and over. But let me just deal with some of these posts because I look at some of them. Tara Joyce posted this. Tara Joyce.
Don't forget, Tara Joyce
is supposed to be friends with Geofarmers, according to her. She's not supposed to be friends with Sewertown, according to her.
Discussing about.
And yet she's reposting their stuff. But that's not all. Geo Farnsworth.
Sewer boy.
Saying that I'm grifting because the delinquent bill that I got was from November. Directly from a video I took down. I never took that video down. YouTube took it down. And you know what I find interesting? The most interesting thing about this whole thing about this video, this was the title of that particular video. They aren't supposed to be friends with Thomas. You would think they would jump on the fact that I was calling Thomas out.
Probably.
I'll tell you what, and yeah, there was a video that David Schroeder got removed by YouTube. Video says, this is the reason why no one should discount Thomas Schulberger's involvement with this mess. Yeah, I had a video that was removed, and I got a fucking strike for early spring of this year. It was a video when I was making fun of Eric Wilkerson. Said he drugs with palms or shit like that. Said he's a tranny. That he probably gets pegged, shit like that. Yeah, the video was up for like 6 months. It gets removed a couple months ago. So it is what it is. Who cares?
It's probably pretty well known why.
No, I'll post these screenshots on my blog, davidschroeder.com. But I had to go look back at this bill to see what the fuck they were talking about in November. I highlighted it, and it says, I have the bill right here. From November 1st to April 1st, if you haven't been approved for energy assistance funds, this notice is being furnished for your information only. The date is at the top.
Jesse and Angela.
But like I said, they're very focused on my finances right now. But again, the date is at the top of the page.
Oh, hey, fellow mine, it's Scotty, and you fucking freaks like Erica. Don't you wonder where I'm pumping the shit from the platform, huh? Am I pumping from Odyssey, BitChute, TikTok? I don't know. But you motherfuckers so obsessed about every video I drop, where I go and shit. You guys didn't get the fuck up my goddamn fucking dig my nuts. Leave me alone. I'm just a content creator.
But Terry Joyce is working right along with Geo Farnsworth to jump on this. And this is Daniel Dowd. This is the one who was sending me live videos of my town when my best friend perished. He and Geo Farnsworth were taking credit for it. And they're focused on this. This is another part of Sewer Town.
Jesse!
They don't want people to listen to me.
This is why I got the video.
November 2020.
And we're going to lead up to what Sewer
Where
Town,
does it say
Jesse.
November 23?
Still have
2023.
About a couple minutes.
Anywhere on this. Anywhere.
Blake, you've been muted.
But while I'm getting that, Thomas Schoenberger is sending me this.
Oh,
Oh yeah, well,
and you
we'll get to that.
motherfuckers don't want Thomas Schoenberger? Yo, motherfuckers, oh, back it up, Thomas Schoenberger. Even you, Felmon.
So this is all going
Oh.
But notice how Tara Joyce doesn't say that her barely legal
Tommy.
in the audience. In fact, if I was stalking the audience, chances are they were there. You know? This whole thing about my nephew,
What's up, Gomez?
it's not nephew. This is the only thing that's happened. And it happened when I was 13. If I can remember right, those were your own words. Yeah, because I've never hidden what I did when I was 13. If I can remember right, those were your own words. I'm not like that. I don't hide the shit that I've done wrong in my life. That happened when I was 13 years old, after I was forced to light a dude on fire. But this is an argument that comes right from Doug Mesner and the Satanic
Somebody's sitting there saying that Jesse Davis is trying to run.
They are doing everything they can
to hide
look,
be like a
their little
image.
child trafficking
My
bullshit.
goodness.
They are. They're doing everything they can. There's an army of them, and they're all against me. You can just see that in this video. You know? They're very
funny that fellow
focused on me. And if I was crazy or a liar, what would be the point?
Yep.
What would be the point? But these people post over and over and over all day long,
That's a bullshit.
trying to shut me up. And they're working directly with my sheriff, Neil Gross.
She used to work at Hot Top, but she was a manager. She said Philemon is a liar. Lies. She said Hot Top is a
Which I forwarded to my sheriff, Neil Gross, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross. And in return, Neil Gross sent this out. Hootie Twang is Daniel Dowd. Andy Villa, I think, is a multiple. I've said it was Thomas Schoenberger. I've said it was Doug Mesner. You know, I wouldn't have to fucking guess.
Yeah, well,
if my sheriff would do his job and figure out who was behind that email. But these are the bad guys.
Including you, fella.
Neil Gross sent out an email to all of us, telling me that he looked at one of the pictures that got sent. What about all the live videos?
Exactly.
How about all the live videos?
Fuck yeah.
That got sent.
Hit it,
They were of my town. How the fuck do you explain
Boom.
that, dickhead? My sheriff's working with these child traffickers. That's what's happening. He's working with these child traffickers. He's helping them. And this is the dude they don't ever mention. This is Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, doing exactly what you think he is, who has Satanic Temple satanic after-school daycares showing up everywhere in the nation, focused on your kids, obviously. Satanic after-school daycare. You think adults go to that? But they don't ever bring him up. Because they're too involved with me and my bills. The reason why I complained about this, I got a delinquent notice and I had just paid my bill last month. This is 1 month's bill. This isn't even 30 days old and I got a delinquent notice. And I come home the very next day and someone had turned on my shower. They're doing everything they can to screw me.
Well, that was a quick
and limit my finances,
destroy
my finances in order to shut me up, in order to protect their crimes. And it all needs to be investigated by someone other than Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross and his Captain Chad Butler, who are in bed with them and helping them. The child traffickers. That's who he's helping. That's who they're helping. But it's not a bill from November. The date is up here. See, there's the date right there.
The map. Yeah.
Where they got November is from November 1st to April 1st. If you have been approved for energy assistance funds, this notice is being furnished for your information only. But I got this less than 30 days after I paid my bill. They're doing everything they can do to shut me up and attack me. And it's because they don't want their shit investigated. And it needs to be investigated because kids aren't safe.
Yeah, just like how some of the Prebinians and Puffy Mill are trying hard to shut me up. I mean, they're trying to track like where I go, if I go to my channel and dropping a video. I mean, they were spurging, they were all like, oh, Steven went live for the first time in 6 weeks. Why do you guys care? Yeah. Hang on a second. All right, here we go. I'm just going to get right down to business right here.
What's that?
Same old shit, different.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's another stream in the works right now that I think will be very eye-opening for a lot of people.
Okay.
And it's going to cover the big hoax of hoax wars.
All right.
And it'll have some really interesting stuff in it for those who don't follow some of the stuff in this pocket.
Right.
Yep. There is. Yep, you got Angela Gallardo, Ben Sheridan, Jesse Davis.
Now, I know some people were very confused in the last stream, in the chat room, wondering where all the other people came from.
Right.
Well, you had said that you were hoping the other community would see this stuff.
Right.
So a few people made sure that happened.
It's going to be very eye-opening.
Don't worry, I got all the videos on our
Right.
We're
website.
going to get a much better
I'm reading them
understanding of
all.
who Hoax Wars
the audio part
actually is.
Here's why the teen modeling thing offends me so much. And earlier we showed where he's advertising
Who's
Mrs.
also
Mom
into
and
teenagers.
the teen modeling agency in the same
model.
breath. What's up, Emmy Cat Fireside?
Oh,
Good to see you, brother.
GeFellow.
Hope you're doing well.
Yep.
And so, if you're just joining us,
Funny fancy phone, don't you
this guy
dare!
in this community called Sewer Town are doing weird shit and have all this suspicious, all this sus stuff. Do I even want to dig up shit about my enemies? Because I don't really believe in trying to dig up shit about people from their past that they don't believe in anymore.
Yeah.
So I was not even going to mention this stuff. But then Jesse goes on his own stream and brags about it. And Pavana brags about it. And they're all very proud. And I was even hesitant about calling it pornography. How do you know if something is pornography? The Supreme Court says you know if something is obscene
Well, not
just
new,
by
it's not
looking at it.
pornography.
You know when you see it. That's what they said. I have maybe another measure that I was considering. If you're selling pornography, how do you know you're selling pornography? Well, is your audience getting off
explicit pictures?
As
Yeah, it's
content creators, we
pornography.
cannot help what people get
But
off
if it's
to. People are weird.
children,
If people want to get off the
clothing,
stream,
it's
then that does not
pornography.
automatically make me a peddler of pornography, right? It's when I am conscious of the fact that my primary audience is getting off to this. If your primary audience is getting off the material you're producing, is it not safe to say that you're in the porn business? It's pornography. So the question becomes, is Jesse aware that his customer base is using the material that he produces to get off? Upon pondering that question, I recalled this disclaimer from the website that Jesse created, published, operated, spotlightteens.com. And this is a public post written by Jesse Davis. And what he's explaining is, well, let me just read it for you. The controversy, the problem. Practically every girl dreams of being a model or actress. And unless you live in New York, that dream is nearly impossible to achieve. Internet modeling has developed and exploded in all forms. It can provide
Yeah. Believe me, when I was younger back in the days, I had a girlfriend that loved to be a model for clothing. Yep. Don't you think it's just not modeling? Huh?
national exposure for many amateurs and ease and little expense. So this is Jesse writing, he's put a page on his website for anyone who is on the fence about, joining his modeling site. Like, am I going to be seen as a pedo? Unfortunately, internet modeling has become an avenue for unethical distribution of questionable material, which has resulted in controversy and negativity. So this is Jesse's defense of that. Like, I run a teen website that you have to pay money to get membership access to looking at these little girls that I photographed. And does Jesse know that these are being consumed by predators? I'm getting pissed. Jesse, you should come up on panel, man. I'll give you what for, man.
Yes, saying that
right now. This makes me mad. I have no tolerance for any of this shit. I watched thousands of red catches. NVCap Fireside, who was here in the chat earlier, he's an actual legitimate predator catcher. And I have the most respect for those guys. He goes out into the world and confronts, catfishes, pedophiles, to meet him at a certain place, and then when he confronts the pedo and live streams it.
Wow.
Those people are heroes to me. Watching that stuff, watching those people's channels, it will open your eyes. The pedo problem is real. So this is Jesse's, defense, against people who have. Here's why we're not one of those creepy teen modeling agencies. He's saying, right? And so,
yeah, you got cheese roll, so what's that?
He says, we encourage models to just be themselves. This is on a teen modeling site, right? Photo shoot would be fun and everyone should be able to feel comfortable. Although we don't act as an agency, our hope is that just blah, blah, blah. There will always be people who are totally against internet modeling, and we respect their opinion. Some may feel that we are, quote, feeding the interest of pedophiles, right? So we come back to that question of what is pornography? If a person, YouTube, you can find nudity on YouTube, they do not remove you for showing nude things. Like you can see the National Geographic videos of people of these women in Africa with their floppy boobs hanging out, and that's not considered pornography. Why? It's about the intent. And if you read the YouTube guidelines, they will remove something if the intent is to arouse or stimulate. That's the definition of pornography. And these are lawyers for one of the biggest companies in the world, and they are outlining what defines pornography, legally. So they are saying if the intent is to arouse, so you can see how National Geographic could be allowed under that, nudity could be allowed under that policy. So when Jesse produces these videos of children, does he know that a certain number of his audience, a paying membership, does he know that, hey, when I put these photos out, when I take pictures of these children and sell them, are a certain number of people buying this going to be using this for like disgusting purposes? 100% he knows. So that's why I say it's pornography, dude. You've admitted that you know that you're publishing content for perverts, because otherwise you would not have felt the urge to publish this disclaimer. There will always be people who are totally against internet modeling. Some may feel that we are leading the interest of pedophiles and sex offenders, and we'd like to address that issue. We admit that some viewers may enter our site with moral intentions. How do you know? Did you cancel these people's subscription? Did you refund them and ban them? Did you take their money? Some could be photographers interested in others' work. Some perhaps are people who enjoy looking at photographs. Some just like to spend money, or maybe just like to quote, join. Others could be professionals looking for new faces, and some may be here to support the model. Okay, so think about those excuses. Seriously, like you're going out of your way. You're doing too much right now, Jesse. Okay, so you think the people paying $6.29 to join your teen modeling agency membership site, why are you even charging money to see teens in the first place? It's fucked up. Maybe if you're running a modeling agency and then the child pays to sign up and then bundles into the membership fee, you get access to a membership site where you can view your child's gallery. But what the fuck? Offering that to the public? Why? Why would you ever need to take children from southern Indiana, photograph them and sell their image on your website? Nobody needs, there's no market for that. Unless,
that's a fucking
there's a money market, I guess they call.
What happened? I said,
but his hope is that some people might be joining our website because they're photographers interested in other people's work. Really? Some kind of photographer is so impressed with Jesse's work that let me pay money to see how he's photographed these children. Okay, maybe. I'm not here to make accusations or theorize, really.
Shut up,
I'm laying out
John,
the facts for chat, because unlike most streams,
shut up, John, you fucking
I'll lay the facts out for you guys, and you'll just do what's right and wrong. Some perhaps are people who enjoy looking at photographs.
You're just a fucking loser.
I like looking at pictures. Just generic photos.
Shut up, John. You're such a loser.
Once a month, and look at photos of these little girls because I like photos.
What do you mean you don't know what's going on?
Hey, I have money to
Are you
burn.
checking? You're checking a little girl yourself,
Bro,
John?
Jesse,
oh
you're
my God.
dominating yourself worse than I ever could.
You're
describing to people
Fuck
what your
you.
membership base is made of.
Oh, you mean, I don't know.
And I don't consider these good intentions. This is really like bad reasons to pay money to look at little girls. Some just like to spend money.
Oh, you're talking about a little girl? You're talking about, you're talking about a little girl? Look at that little girl!
But yeah,
fucking dumbass!
Producing pornography.
You were looking at a little girl?
His product.
You're pointing to look at a little girl, dumbass! Fuck you!
In regards to the wrong types of viewers, at least they're at home and not out combing the parks, playgrounds, malls, and schoolyards. And God, I hope NVCAP is still there. NVCAP Fireside, I would love to get a predator catcher's opinion on that kind of statement. Hey, if pedophiles are signing up to my
find out
website
who we are,
little girls that I
John.
photograph,
Yeah,
hey, at least
fucking
they're not
Tom
out on the street, right?
Fuck
on the
you,
playground.
John.
I'm actually writing that.
Shut up,
Jesus,
John,
from
you
Sewertown.
fucking Tom Blizzard. Piece of bitch.
However, in regards
Lucky I
to
don't
wrong
know where
types
you
of
are.
viewers,
Knock
at least
you
they're
the
at home.
fuck
Jesse,
out.
where are you fucking coward?
Shut up, John.
Come up on panel and
Shut up,
yourself.
John.
I wouldn't want to listen to this.
Peter, little
justify
fucking
this
little
statement.
asshole.
It's not even that I want to press him or fight with him. I want to, like, teach him. Like, bro, you're fucking up. You can't be
Listen
doing this,
to you, John. You're fucking up. You're the nothing. Shut the fuck up yourself.
Little bonus outro for you.
Josh, Missy, because he's known. Ask him about it. First get a drink of water and then go ask him about it. You're part of PHI, you dumb bitch. No, what do you guys call those? What kind of catcher is it? They don't do their own catches. They just like sit in. I'm a sit-in catcher or whatever the fuck it is. Tag-along catcher. Tag-along catcher. That's me, Missy. My bad. I don't know that I would be considered a catcher. I've been on one catch in how long? Almost 2 years. Oh shit, Missy's cussing? Oh no. That's freaking crazy. Don't cuss, Missy. Someone might say you're spurging. With your fucking fake ass, dry ass customer service voice, bitch. Go fix your fucking L-shaped eyebrows. Go dye your fucking hair. That's probably why you're so goddamn retarded, Missy. All the green hair dye. Your brain's just soaking it up like a fucking sponge. What the hell? How the fuck is this Damone's fault? You're dumber than Ryan. I didn't say it was Damone's fault, Missy. Quit spinning the narrative. I said what I fucking said. If you can't hear, that's on you. Don't say that, Rose. You're Rose now. You're regular. Heck on this. I don't know. I'm just dying to stay out of this shit.
Shut up, Donna. Donna, great.
No, I'm not wrecking Missy.
Donna.
I understand that she has nothing but YouTube chats in her life. So I'll give her some grace. The bitch stays on the fucking internet. You can't be the brightest to just thrive in YouTube chats. You don't even stand a purpose, Missy. You do nothing positive. You just sit in chats and suck the boys' dicks. American smoker. I'm not flip flopping shit. I said I go where I go. I go where I want. I have people who I want in my chat. That's it. Like what? How is that flip flopping? That's just being me, motherfucker. I'm not.
Shut up, Donna. Thunder. Hey, Donna, you miss S. Bill.
What'd you say?
You were here.
I'm screaming that Missy has to catch calling me a dumb bitch. I'm screaming now.
By the way, that
Missy?
on there?
You spurging?
PHI Sandy Joe's daughter.
You spurging, you little dry mouth, green haired fucking retard? Are you spurging down there for my boy Damone? Yeah, Lydia, don't look it up, please. It's nasty. Don't look it up. I was talking about your mom. Okay, well, my mom's not here, so let's use some context to that text, and then maybe it wouldn't have be.
You know what? I love it when
about Tommy and all his
I get screens that nobody touches. Good. I love it.
American Poker.
I love
you don't know why I do what I do, so.
So nobody talks about that.
I don't even know who the fuck you are. You're just some alt.
Good.
That shit talks all the time. All right. Any other questions, NTF? If you have any questions? Missy, do you want to come up out of chat and Spurg on panel with me, or are you done?
Come on, Missy.
What is it? Lunchtime? You got some dicks to be eaten. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I would hate to interfere with your meal. Oh my God.
Goddamn idiot. Fuck. Yeah, here's what I said earlier. Okay.
Let's go! Come on!
Yeah, and you got people like Thelma saying this shit. Oh, I kicked off a rant. Yeah, I kicked off a rant. You know, I got a little rage. So what? So what? If someone female autistic map should not be allowed to drink alcohol. Someone the Hebe map should be locked up in prison. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I know, American Smoker. I've never talked to you. Like all I see you doing is talking shit everywhere you go. That's all. Talking shit. Never no positive stuff. Just shit talking. What up, Nevermore? Someone said, I still want to know why we were called pedo protectors, but you're not. What's the difference? Question mark. Because, well, first off, JFK, who called you a pedo protector? Because that never came out of my mouth. I don't fuck with you. I don't talk to you. I don't fuck with you. And that's just what it is. But I never called you a pedo protector. I said, wouldn't Damone be considered a pedo protector if that's what me and PHI are, because we didn't tell you all. A pedo protector would have been picking my brother up from work and taking him to run instead of dropping him off at the courthouse so that he could go sit in jail. That's what a pedo protector would have done. So because I didn't pop a live for all of you fucking lifeless retards, I'm a pedo protector. Make it make sense.
A little high on the tripod, but look at how well lit up my
Oh my God, Missy, are you that fucking bitch? You stupid bitch. I did not
that really
say.
Does light the joint up and actually see me very clearly in the dark. It's now past 10 o'clock, so we're going to set up our sleeping pad and pillow and lay down and try to get the night going, because I have nothing else to do now but go to sleep. Shout out to all of you in the community for being so kind and supportive to me. I got a little bit emotional on my live tonight, as I tend to do sometimes. Thank you to Sparky Vids and Chef Gator and Jim Wade and all of you in the list that I showed before. But so many of you have contributed financially, but also spiritually and emotionally, and just the kind words and the positivity and just the sentiments alone. They do more good than is quantifiable. Every time new people come in, they notice it right away. It's important to me. I want it to be important to all of you. I'm in the hood at night, kind of unnerving. This is going to suck for the day. Okay. These are the accommodations we're doing that night. small pillow. I got my sleeping pad, and we have a train car floor. Let's see how this is gonna look. Can't believe I forgot my sleeping bag. It's actually reasonably warm out. Still kind of sweating a bit. This light has a magnet. That's how it sticks to stuff. And all the scrap, every time I take the light off and set it down, there's a bunch of scrap, little tiny pieces of metal in here, and it just sticks to the bottom of it. So that's kind of fun as well. So I set my alarm for 5:15. It'll be plenty light outside. The railroad doesn't start work here. First crew's on shift at, I'm not going to say what time, but I know what time. So definitely we'll be out of here not too long before they show up, but hopefully long enough before they show up. So I'm going to attempt to just lay down here and try and pass out, see what happens. I will keep you updated throughout the night. I feel pretty secure and whatnot in here. The worst thing that's going to happen is a train comes. I don't condone trespassing or enter anywhere illegally with malicious intent. I just like to hunker down and sleep in cool places and try and make some cool content. So don't do what I do. So I've been trying to lay down for a little bit. It's very uncomfortable. The foam pad is super nice, and I'm glad I have this little stealth camping pillow, but it's definitely not the most optimal setup of all time. I suppose could be a lot worse though. Luckily, it's not very, very cold, and luckily it was warm enough after it rained earlier today to dry out, so we're doing okay there. But see how we make it through the night. So I will keep you updated of any interesting happenings and whatnot per usual, but just try and get some shut eye. So, much love to all of you. Been laying down for quite a while now. Sleep's not coming very easily. It's also very noisy around here. I'm off in the cut, respectively, somewhat, but I'm still kind of in like a major urban center. So I'm going to hang tight for a while, just continue trying to pass out, and we'll update you when possible or necessary. I would like to actually sleep for a couple hours. I just don't know how possible that is. Mm. 5:20, just about 5:30 in the morning. I actually slept okay. Not long, but when I was out, I was out. I didn't really toss and turn or wake up or anything. It was a little warmer out than I hoped for, which is nice, so I wasn't freezing by any means, but every time I woke up sweating. So I'm pretty grime-tastic. Rick Grimes, pretty groggy and flummoxed right now, beat, but I don't want these train crews to arrive while I'm here or still in the train. We're gonna get out of here. Yeah, not the worst night's sleep I've had on a stealth camp. I just didn't sleep very much. 4 hours or so. At least 3 solid hours, so not terrible, but yeah, I'm gonna be a pile today for sure. Sun's beginning to come up. Pretty simple and effortless overall. Alright, let's get out of here. Still pretty quiet in this area right now, so perfect timing. Glad I set my alarm early. Again, it was for comfortability's sake, but also because this is more of an industrial kind of area, and I don't want to be here when the area wakes up. It's just past 5:30, and I'm going to climb on out of here. I'm obviously not going to film that because I don't want to give away the location. So give me a second. Let me ski daddle on out of here. Not the most comfortable by any means, but we got it done. So, all right, well, we made it out of there safely. Just a little woozy and tired and sweaty, but made it through the night okay. So stealth camp number 27 in the books. Another success, which is nice. Thank you all for being here so much. New videos every Thursday at 6 p.m. Man, I'm beat. Much love to all of you for being here and being so kind and
God. Everyone's amazed, like, oh my God, Seaman's a hebo. He's a convicted sex offender. Oh my goodness. Come on, prove it. Prove it. That I'm a convicted child molester. That a rape unrape girl. Like you said, that you all sit to say I unalive and rape Lindsay. Bomb! Come on! Let's go.
James, you're a pedo protector. I said if I am, if my mother is, wouldn't that make it fucking make sense? God, you are retarded.
Well, that's the problem in this world there, Gabby. Too many fucking cars.
Sabrina, why did Sammy say earlier there wasn't a victim?
I wasn't here for all of that, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what was said. I would have to go back and listen.
Fucking mail and print any kid. That's special reason.
You guys still times
Special case fucking.
I think so, Kelly. I think it was in the beginning of the stream, but I don't know. I have to go back and listen. It's been I've literally since 5 minutes after I started, people have been up here, so I haven't been able to regroup myself.
Hey, Big Mood. What's up, you fat fucking dumb as shit? Hey, Big Mood. Did you know I funked your mom last night? Your mom was the biggest fucking whore I ever fucked. And she loved it when my big cock was banging her cooter. And she loved it when I jacked my fucking sperm in her mouth last night. Big Moose. Huh? Talk shit about me, I'll talk shit about you. Big Moose. Come on, baby boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're fucking nobody. Let's go. Talk more shit about me, and I'll talk shit more about you. The Big Moose. Yeah, I love talk shit about. I'll talk shit more about you. Let me talk shit more about your sister there, Big Moose. Your big sister is good on all fours, getting her fucking pussy planted with some sperm from my cock, motherfucker. Huh? Yeah.
I literally cannot with you, Missy. You are fucking retarded. You are retarded. So what
Come
do you
on,
guys
Big
know about
Moose,
this
let's
case?
go.
You guys all have the case number by
Hey,
now.
Big
What do you guys?
Hey, Big Moose. Big Moose, let's go, Big
what
Moose.
questions do you have about
Talk
the
my
case?
shit about
None of
I'll
the
talk
things
shit
that
about
I
your
said,
mama.
things that PHI
I
has
fucked
said,
your
because
mama
the
last night,
is
that
why you
Big
guys are all
Moose.
in outrage right now.
Mama's a
So
good
what do you guys
slut.
need to know?
What do you get new? Nick Holly get this shit. Oh. What you doing, Nick Holly get this shit? Big Nick Holly with Big Moose. Oh. What you do? Nothing. Shut the fuck up and spur some more. You fucking fail.
I think
Fuck.
that when he goes to trial, they will make that decision. I'm not the court. I wasn't in the room when it happened or didn't happen, whatever the case was. I can't tell you that. I know from the story that I've heard.
What about my fucking love nut and my dick and my family, my mama? Fuck you! I fucked your mama last night, baby!
I don't know. The little girl hasn't given her
Got nothing there, baby. Nicola, you're washed up, you're a fair little hooker. Goodbye. Have a nice life, Nicola. Goodbye. You're washed up and fake.
Nothing stupid. No, what I think stupid is that we all keep fucking telling you, bitch, your mouth is dry as fuck. And you still don't take a drink of water when you're on panel.
You're all fucking
blabbing
dry
about
as
bullshit.
fuck. You
That's
fail
stupid.
fuck. You
I'm
got
answering
nothing.
questions.
I owned you all. The semen owns you all. Goodbye.
Stupid.
Get the fuck out of here. I own you all. You know it. You know it.
This, right, Dominic? It's all just fucking sad, bro. Really. Very good. It had to come to this.
I think another point, because it says the bottom line, PHI has a pedo son. That's fine. You guys can say that. Do what you need to do in chat. But it goes back to, like, the double standard that Lark was talking about. Ed had CP for how long? And you motherfuckers were over there like, oh, Eddie.
Fucking years.
Oh, Eddie, you're not guilty. That's the double standard.
Yep.
What was Sam? Where's Sam Clinton?
Samantha Clitoria. That's exactly.
I'm just saying.
Oh, boo!
Gabby, would you give the documents to the panel channel so the community can make their own mind up? The panel channel is free to get the documents just like you can. I'm not a fucking attorney. I don't have the discovery. That ain't on me. So y'all have the case number. Do what you need to do. You're going to anyways. Deflection. Missy, pull up, you scared pussy bitch.
Yep.
Grab a bottle of water. Let's talk.
Oh, I know, Dominique. Oh, I didn't mean that part. I just mean like that. People are just like going off on each other, and people are having exposed shit like about themselves. It's all wild.
Junie, kind of like you were the victim when your brother beat your ass and you didn't want anyone to know.
Oh my God, don't say that up here.
No, fuck that. She wants to sit and make fucking little snarky comments. She's fair game too. Junie's fair game just like the rest of us. No, Nestlaws, I was never friends with that motherfucker. You better go ask him. I was never friends with Ed. Nope, and I'm one of the few motherfuckers who stood in place when I called him out the first time. Unlike some of you motherfuckers who ran back over there for a wrench. Untrashed Missy, you pussy. Come on. Jennifer, I'm just going to ignore you. Because I don't want to have a problem with you. You're not fucking mentally stable enough to handle it. I'll give it to Missy that she could probably have a fucking conversation without fucking flashing her puss on panel or crying.
Oh my God.
No, fuck this. I'm sick of the double standard bullshit. You're fair game.
Oh my Lord.
All right, that's enough of that. I'm out of here. Much up. Peace out.
Yeah.
I would put floor in.
It's liquid.
Floor level.
I would recommend you to get liquid, but be very careful because it's dangerous and you got to add it slowly if you go the level. The liquid, you're going to get a faster drop. First of all,
a fast. So, I thought a fast pH minus drop is recommended.
This is well, yes and no. I mean, if I have to keep it in level, I'm here also as a professional. I want this thing dropped. If the thing is too high, the health department can shut me down, throw the pool down. So, right.
So what happens? Why do they say don't drop it too fast? What's the science behind it?
You probably don't know how much to put in. So, I mean, it's safer to put it in slow. So that's why you put it in. Like, it's better to put in too little than too much because you can always put in more. Now, if you put in too much, you can always raise it back with baking soda.
Is that the only reason? Is that the only reason?
Now, secondly, check alkalinity.
Hey, Belmont, I see you in Sky Chat. Come on. Reese YouTube channel. Come on. Give me plus and give me a recipe, you fucking dojo dealer. Let's go. Give me a recipe. Come on. I know you watch this stream right now. Come on. Come on! Let's go! Give a rest since it go around saying I'm a dojo dealer, I'm a child molester, that unalive Rosie Pong. Come on!
But, and then secondly, are you using conditioner or cyanuric acid? Another question.
We only
you know
put
what
the water
cyanuric
in.
acid is?
Yes, it's when I use too much. If I have, and I do have them, these taps, the multi taps, they are like you shouldn't use them because it's a byproduct of the chlor thing. So if that one is too high in the pool, the chlor doesn't work anymore.
If you use too many dry products, or using dry tabs to chlorinate your pool, I think we never really discussed that. So using chlor, what kind of chlorine are you using?
Well, I am using the granules, like chlor granules.
Right.
But I do have multi-taps as well, and I know if you use slow, them multi-taps, they kill the water kind of by putting this, what you just said, on a high level, and then the chlor.
You don't want to have too much, but you don't want to have too little.
Yeah.
So there's balance. Right.
Yeah. So, and if that what you just mentioned is too high, then the chlor is not working anymore, right? And then
in effect, you'll have it in the pool. You'll read it, but it's actually like not able to do its job.
Yeah.
So there's a balance to it where if you have not enough, but if you're getting sometimes if you're getting like algae and your cyanuric acid levels are high, and your stabilizer conditioner has different terms for it, but that will then you could like I said, it'll bind up that chlorine and it won't be able to kill the bacteria and stuff like that. Now, if you put in liquid bleach, right? No, none. So what I would recommend, and then I don't know, is it a vinyl pool?
Is it vinyl? Is our pool a vinyl pool? Yes.
So using dry products generically, you don't even want to do that on a vinyl pool. However, I would say, get your alkalinity in check. The way you can raise your alkalinity is baking soda or sodium bicarbonate, technically, but
just baking soda in water.
Now, when you put baking soda in, it's also going to raise your pH, but it'll raise your alkalinity higher. So if you want to say your pH is high and your alkalinity is low, you need to put in acid. But if you do that, you're going to knock down your alkalinity. You have to pad it with baking soda. You put baking soda to raise the alkalinity, and then you're going to eventually scour out that alkalinity, and then your pH will be very erratic. It'll seesaw easier.
Yeah, but the pH is still too high. I have to put so much pH minus in all the time. Why is that? All the time. I mean, okay, it even rained so much, so I thought there was so much rainwater in it, and rainwater lowers the pH, right? So I thought, okay.
No. Unless it's like super acid.
Yeah, but the rainwater here has a pH of 5.6 to 5.8. I read into it because we had that much of a storm and there was that much rainwater in it. So I wanted to know what the rainwater here is like before I drastically reduce the pH minus artificially, and then the rainwater, is doing its thing as well. So here the pH level of the rainwater is very low, which would have actually helped me, but it's still bloody high.
So hold on. You realize that why you don't want to put in too much acid too fast? One of the main reasons, because it'll do property damage. So your property will be damaged. Your pump has metal in it, and if you put too much acid through too fast, you can strip metal off your machine. So that's why it's better to be slow and safe than to destroy your pump.
Okay.
Here, you strip a bunch of metal out, and then it'll ruin your equipment basically with the acid. So, but naturally, your pH is going to go up. Even they say turning the Aaron always talks about the pump. He says you don't wear clothes, you're gonna mess up my pH. pH is always going up naturally.
Okay.
So that's when I put in liquid, so when you put in dry products, it is technically acidic because that's cyanuric acid. But if you put in liquid chlorine or bleach, then, which is the same thing, a lot of people don't realize that, but then you're not gonna mess with your pH. Actually, you're not gonna make it push it positive. The only problem with using too much liquid is you're not gonna mess with your alkalinity like we talked about, but you will raise your pH, which is gonna increase your acid demand. So.
The thing is, I mean, the season is almost done, and I must be and the products, you know, I will just use them now, and then I will look into it and see what we use next year.
When you go to the store, you can get bleach. We call it borax here, which is the soda ash to raise your pH. So if you went too low, it's good to have some soda ash around. Plus, I'm starting to use it for cleaning because it's more holistic and safer to use for like cleaning agents. And I'm actually like washing my clothes with baking soda. And
I use baking soda for loads of things, to clean the oven, and it's just a product we use for loads of things actually.
Yeah, so if you have it, it's not like a bad thing. You put it in your fridge, just to soak up the odors and stuff like that out of your fridge. So you can use it for So I would say get some borax in case you ever go too high or too low really with your pH. Then you'd want to introduce that borax. They're almost the same thing, borax and soda, or soda ash, we call it, or sodium carbonate technically, and then sodium bicarbonate is the baking soda. So they both will raise your pH and your alkalinity, but the baking soda will raise your alkalinity faster, and your soda ash will raise the pH more effectively.
Okay, and if I put some more pH minus granules in now, when can I put the floor in? How much time do I need between those two?
It's subjective. So what are you putting in first? So if you put in, like I said,
pH minus first. No, the pH minus first, and then the floor.
So are you saying you have a 0.0 and then you're going to add acid?
0.0? What do you mean?
Saying your sanitation, your floor level, that is 0.
My floor level is very low now.
Acid.
My floor level is very low now, but my pH level is still too high. So what is more important?
I would. Let me write.
Now you are roboting. I don't know what you're saying. Say it again, please. Please repeat it.
Baking soda, soda ash. Get a gallon. Like I use big commercial pools. Sometimes I can put in 2 gallons. If my chlorine is low, I'll go nuclear, which you don't want to have a nap. It's better to have, like I said, too much than too little. As far as the health inspector goes, the health inspector does not want to see low sanitation levels because it's dangerous. You can breed disease, promote infections, and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm the health inspector here, so I can decide what I do.
My commercial pool, if I don't have my stuff correct, it's shut down for a variety of reasons.
Yes,
Number one, first, guaranteed if your chemistry is off, there's a lot of other reasons they can shut you down, but if your chemistry is off, it's a no-no.
Okay, so I don't worry so much about the pH minus now. I will just put a little bit more chlorine because the chlor gets ineffective when the pH level is too high.
Yes and no. The cyanuric acid and alkalinity, it's a more complicated conversation because you're looking for carbonic alkalinity and cyanuric alkalinity are 2 different things, and that combines with your total alkalinity. So if you take the total alkalinity, you have to actually subtract how much conditioner that cyanuric acid you have in there. And if you, like you said, if you have too much, then your chlorine will be ineffective, right? If you have too little,
too much. The water is too fresh. I only put it in when we put it in 6 weeks ago. So it's not that it has been in there for years, and we only use 1 or 2 multi-taps. And the granules, yeah, okay. We use the granules constantly, like every couple of days, every 3 days, 4 days.
After the chlorine.
Both actually, because every time when I check, the pH is too high or it's when I say too high, it's still in the okay, but I want it down by 2.0, 2.4, and then I do that first, and then I put the chlorine in. But right now, check from today is the pH could still be a little bit lower, but it's in the okay. But the chlorine is not enough. So
Right. So if you have if it's getting the filtration issue, but like I said,
let it fill, my man.
Filter, you got
It's going to increase the YouTube account count.
DE getting
Bitch bone butt me.
like coral or
Seaman need to be arrested. You need to go to jail.
But if you're chlorine,
what a fucking loser he is.
You could be, growing stuff. So I would say throw some bleach in there.
I go around. Seaman.
The lower the pH,
he goes around. Yo, Tommy boy. Seaman need to go to jail. He'd be arrested.
Face wash.
He needs to be locked up in a federal prison. Life that pro for being a convicted child molester. What?
So there is a balance.
Yeah.
The problem is, you put too much in, you
Someone always called me a child molester, a map, a heebie.
Don't go too crazy, but I would say
a rape pants.
And then I would.
He goes around saying I unalive Lizzie bomb.
If you're collecting that, it's going to be.
What a loser!
The pH is going to be more volatile.
Fuck!
Yeah, the alkaligen.
Say not unalive the throat. Fuck out of here.
Right. And then, so generally, I know you said you have different levels. We call it 80 to 120 parts per million. But again, that's the carbonic. So if you have a lot of dry products in your pool, which sounds like you're using dry products a lot, you could have uric acid. Then you have to do a little bit of math that I could help you with, but it's more complicated.
Yeah, but do you know what I used? It's all in the internet. So if you put in the volume of the water and then you put in, what you measured, then they tell you how many milligrams.
Right. And again, I know you can do that with apps that do it for you, but I'm kind of old school, so I do it like myself. I do like test, I retest when I make adjustments. I retest my adjustments, constantly testing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like I tested this pool. I just put in 8 ounces of acid. Now I'm gonna. I know that that's probably what it needs. I'm gonna retest it. Now here's the thing: when I put in liquid chlorine, a bunch of people run the bubbles in here, and there's like natural in the plaster. The plaster will emanate out like pH positive minerals into the water. The water's cutting into the plastic. The plaster's shedding out into the water.
Yes, and the older the pool gets, the bigger the bubbles are, right?
Not the bubbles. I'm saying like the plastic.
Like shit, Diana.
The plastic bubbles, and then they burst.
So I'm saying, like I can show you this pool right now.
You don't know
bubbling.
Shit, Diana.
Well, I'll turn on a booster pump, right, and then it'll start bubbling. So look, I'll show you my test kit. I got my test kit. It's a good physical example. My tester I just took down. I think I got it.
But you see, you have helped me already because I wanted to put more pH minus in, but I will now put chlorine in instead.
I have this test kit here. This test kit is better than the one I grew up with the 5-way test kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's no bubbles. When I turn the bubbles on, that's going to increase the pH.
But that's more like a spa, isn't it? That in a little one like that, the chlorine has to be much higher anyway.
In the spa? yes and no. It has to be 3 to 10 parts per million. And this pool like this, or if it's a spa like that, it has to be 3 to 10 parts per million. So look, it's the booster pumps. Oh, now look. Now you see the turn on. The bubbles.
It's hard to see. It's hard to see. I'm on my phone. Can you put yourself full screen?
Yes, the bubbles are just turning on too. So hold on. Boom. So just the bubbles.
Yeah.
That will increase the pH by turning those on.
Ah, okay. So if you put a lot of chlorine in, do you lock the pool down for a couple of hours?
I'm sorry?
If you put a lot of chlorine in because it was necessary, do you put a sign up like don't use this pool before 4 o'clock or something, or can they go straight in it?
I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to let it get out of whack. I'm going to put in. First of all, the chlorine was good when I got it, so I'm not even going to put any in. It automatically fed. I keep it. You know what I mean? If the plumbing. So while the pool's running, there's chlorine being introduced to it constantly.
Yeah, look at Phil,
If that makes sense.
It's gonna say, I'm
You're working a little bit, so
I'm
trying to, understand what you're saying.
You see for the creeps and Tom List's yard. Nowhere, Phil, expose me for the child molester, sex offender that I am. Huh? Is that all you got? Come on! Come on! You sound convicted sex offender? Prove it! Prove it! I'm a convicted sex offender.
I'm not sure. I would like to go. So I don't want to make the acid back. I want to turn to like a 7.2. Slightly pH positive. So with 7. And seem to have different.
7.2 is what I'm heading to. So when I have 7.4, it's still okay. And 7.6, I would still go swimming, but I want to bring it down, right? I want to bring it down, like, and now it's, I think,
It's still in range, technically, but the point is, your chlorine will be more effective at a 7.2 than a 7.8.
And that's why I thought I want to bring it down to 7.2. I think I would have to check, maybe at 7.4 now, but you have changed my mind already, because I will put chlorine in now. That's what I will do.
Nicola, she said that bitch.
Chlorine in.
FCC man, super coming, and it's good. And she said, FCC, you're funny.
Maybe, like I said, I would get aggressive with chlorine.
Hey!
Maybe keep the kids out of it.
Be funny all you want there!
For like a day.
Nicola, FCC, and especially you, Erica. TCR, bitch!
Let them open their eyes.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Erica!
I grew up with the pool.
Shut up, Erica, you fucking whore.
My eyes, and
you sound like a fucking man.
You can get in, but you have to shower after.
You shut the fuck over your head, Erica. TCR, you sound like a fucking man.
But yeah, no, not when
fucking dude.
So that's why I like to put it in the evening.
You.
So the next day, 12 hours later. I put the cover off, let the sun shine a little bit, and then it's okay.
Yeah. So just like I said, it's complicated. It's not rocket science, and it sounds like you're ahead of it. So I would say it sounds like your chlorine level is low.
Yes.
So I would bump it up,
yes.
and then depending on what chlorine you use, if you don't have liquid bleach, which is pretty easy to get.
Do you mean
and then
anorganic,
you put that in,
or
it's going to raise
organic,
the
or what do you mean? What do you mean? What kind of? As I said, it's high concentrated chlor shock granules. So when I say high, yeah, I don't need that much because it's actually chlor shock granules, which I just learned from you is maybe not the best because it's so aggressive for the pump in the long run.
Yeah, for you. Sorry, that's acid. That's the thing with the liquid acid.
Mm.
It's very nasty. You don't want to break it, get it on your skin. It is
I know.
disgusting. But you're going to get, it's going to mix.
That's why I prefer the
So that's why.
granules. You know, you put it in a bucket, and then I stew it with a stick, and it's like I feel as if it's not as dangerous.
Well, whatever. It is what it is. It's still dangerous to breathe in the fumes of it, but when it's in liquid form, it's very more. You could be like, I drop the cap in to pull that thing. Oh my hand, thanks. Thanks, Diana. Killing me, small. But no.
You're welcome. It's for free.
Where's my hand?
But I've decided we are boring the people in chat. But I already know what I'm doing now based on what you just told me, and I thank you so much for it.
But remember what happens when you're using all these dry products. The big lesson is, and if you overkill it with dry products, especially if it's a small pool, your cyanuric acid could be crazy high right now. Like, you never want to get above 100. Like, that'll get me shut down. Really, they say like 40 to 80 parts per million, but if you go over 100, that can get me shut down because then your chlorine is unavailable. So that's why that test.
See, and I don't even have a tester for that, so I'm not even testing that. But you and me spoke before about this electronic tester. That one I might get because that is measuring all of that shit, you know. So I would have the full view, the full overview, and yeah, I might go a little bit more professional next year. But I really do have respect for the liquid products. I must say that I'm a little bit like I thought I can just avoid it, but now talking to you, I might have to go down that road to keep the pool like long living. Especially, we want to get a sand pool a sand pump next year, and investing some more money. So I don't want all those things. We will still, buy for it. I don't want the dry products to kill it all.
Right. Well, the thing is, I mean, if you put too much in, you're going to have to drain it to get rid of it. So once your cyanuric acid happens too high, you can't really undo it. It's kind of like taking an aspirin when you have cancer. I mean, aspirin helps, but it's not going to solve your cancer problems, right? I don't know if you can hear me. So,
yeah, but I got what you said, and in that case, I have to release 1/3 of the water or half of the water and refill it. That's the only way of getting that level lower. And I don't want to do any of that this year because it's the end of the season. But it's only a little bit milky, and if I put chlorine, it might be, and I do that over 2 days. I think I'm good. I think I can handle it.
Also, there's other things like clarifier. We use products called Crystal Clear, which is spelled with a K. It's a KK. Not a KKK, it's 2 Ks. But KK, Crystal Clear, we use that. And it's allegedly safe to use. And there's other clarifiers you can use that'll help. You can also use potassium monosulfate, which will make your chlorine more effective. It's non-chlorine shock. So non-chlor shock is the technical term is potassium monosulfate. I could probably send you links on this on our Hangouts or whatever, and then I can send you the test kit which is pretty comprehensive. So you can, with the test kit I just showed you, you can test that cyanuric acid, you can test your calcium hardness, you can test your, some of the same things that the fancier test kits will do. Or like back in the day, or I still like, I like to use a old school cyanuric acid test kit, but you probably don't have one. But it is important to know. If you're neglecting that, or if it's too high or too low,
he said,
you can be wasting
"Oh,
money
she is
and
very
keeping
free.
like out of whack. In this case.
Yeah, yeah.
Snitch
I
away,
think it will be
Belmont.
then
Come
come
on,
next year, and I
snitch
might buy the electronic
away.
kit, and if
Why don't you
in
report me
spring
to Ed
start buying
Troyer?
the products,
Get me
I might
arrested,
go
that
to those
Belmont. Come
products, but
on,
I still need
get me
to.
arrested
That has to grow on me,
from
kind of,
Ed
you know.
I can
Troyer.
just use dry.
Come on, you fucking
dry.
faggot.
You're gonna run
Do
your
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know that dry
Come on,
products
Belmont.
a food like this is
You're such
really
a
bad. I didn't know that.
professional.
So
Get
I trust it.
arrested from
I
Ed
feel
Troyer.
safer because it's dangerous chemicals. I feel safer with the non-dry products, and yeah. So that's all.
Sure. I see your point, but like I probably have Brian do it and keep him out of the kids' way. You know what I mean? Lock them up, or if the kids are crazy like that. I don't think your kids will probably mess with them, but
No, not
like,
they are not in that age anymore. They wouldn't even touch it. But somehow in this household, when we got that pool, it was clear that I'm doing the criminal part because I grew up with a pool. Somehow that became like, because he knows
Yep,
nothing about
here,
it, and
Belmont.
he
Come
thought I know a
on.
little bit, and
Look
that
at
they will
this
see
shit.
another one like this. And it has been so far, but now, as I
Knew
said,
it.
it's
He's
getting a
so
little
obsessed
nippy,
about what
but
I'm
that is
doing.
probably because I've
Oh,
spent days
yeah.
now on
Oh,
bringing the
yeah.
pH level down to
Belmont's so
bring more
obsessed
flow
what
in.
I'm doing.
So that was wrong,
Right
I think.
now.
well, yeah,
Right now. Saying
right,
I'm recruiting 14-year-old girl.
Sometimes
With
Yeah.
Belmont is something to do this shit.
low, they'll shut you down first.
Said
I've even seen them like, yeah, we don't even care.
Yes.
yeah, Belmont go around says I'm grooming 14-year-old
I
girls.
need to
That want
disinfect
sex
the pool
with
with
them.
more.
Wow.
If you have so much dry products in your site,
Belmont, that is you, buddy. That is you.
like
You don't want to have one have sex with 14-year-old girls.
you know what I mean? Like,
Fucking moron.
I'm telling you,
Fuck you.
it's actually available.
Dumbass.
And if it's the
You're the one want a
what's
fucking
available, not
14-year-old
you.
girl.
They want to know how much.
You're the one said that college girls like they're 8 years old. Fucking moron.
Yeah, you already helped me. And I will do it exactly that way. So just have to
Dumbass.
measure it now, and then
Look at you, Erica.
put it in, and then
Fat
see what
man.
it says tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
my boy's the little man. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was talking to someone the other day, and he said, man, I thought I could figure this out, but like, it's easier to pay somebody if
I
it's
did this
annoying.
for service and for the pay the pussy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's annoying, I get it.
You,
And that's why people
you are
I
a
can send you a tenner
dude,
now if you
Erica.
like. If you have
Fuck you.
PayPal, I can send you a tenner for the advice.
Oh.
Oh, no. You're good. I charge more than that anyway for that advice. But so yeah, this one's free.
What's LG? What? Sorry,
you get the
people are asking what LG
discount.
is. I don't know what that. Who put LG?
Pool
Nobody.
boy promo code.
Pool boy promo code.
I'll get you 2 nights in Vegas for $99, and
Oh, you still have that one. You still have that one, right?
which one?
The 2 nights you got, which you can spend in Vegas or
Hey,
any other
come
place.
on. See your
No.
creeps a YouTube account. Do you know that you're a creeper? That you're into a child?
I get $159 for the whole
Yeah, Belmont. Hey,
Much
Belmont.
better deal then.
You are the one into child.
Like, I don't have to
Like
show up.
teens and kids. Yep. Yep. Belmont loves little kids.
Where Elvis.
You love to Get with kid.
John Wick
Yep.
was filmed. A part of John Wick was filmed there, and Kill Bill.
Groomed his daughter. Yeah, he says, "Oh, I went hiking."
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Formula
film on hiking with daughter in his bed. Calling his kids and her pussy.
Michael Schumacher hype stopped with this bad accident. Then I stopped watching.
Hey, and the UFC's going to the Sphere. The UFC.
Film went hiking.
It's going to be there.
On his daughter's kids in bed.
And Eminem is Eminem in the Sphere as well.
Eminem?
Yeah, Big Moose just put Formula Man, the weapon, Eminem, this year in Vegas.
Yeah, so the guy that sold me the timeshare was saying how he rents out his timeshare for the Formula One. He gets a good rate when he does Formula One week. So like, people are willing to pay him more. So yeah, like I have a timeshare. Mine's in Disney World. I could have got it in Vegas, but my family's on the East Coast, so and it's a prime location. Anyways, this is a hustle, so I can even just go on these vacations for cheap, and then I can sell my timeshare for profit. If that makes sense. I can use it for myself, or I can jack up the price and sell it after.
Yeah.
That's what he does with his guy who sold it to me.
Maybe once Nicola is out of rehab, if she ever decides to go, maybe after she has successfully gone through rehab, she can go there for a weekend. I would even, ship in.
Yeah, hey, Belmont. Keep pumping shit out, you freak YouTube down. You're a loser. You're a loser. You got nothing. I own you, bitch. I own you. Yeah, what are you on, huh?
I'm never mentioning
You gonna get arrested? Huh?
Nobody
You're trying to get me locked up in jail. I'm still here, motherfuckers. Go! Come on, fellas. Go!
No words for that anymore.
Come on, faggot. Let's
go!
Sorry,
I just
don't let it get.
I am right here. All day, every day.
I just want to be left alone.
All day, every day.
I want to be
go.
left alone, but it's these people. These people
Let's
always
go.
the others. Sure. Yeah, but anyway, you need her for your drama. That's okay. She will give you the drama later. So, all is good.
I don't need her. I told her. Hold on. Hold on. In her defense, I told Solomon not to bring this up yesterday because he was going to provoke her.
No, you cut the film on. Fuck you, Sky.
You know what I'm saying? So he, there's two sides to this because he was definitely jabbing at her yesterday.
You cut poor film up. So he's your buddy. He's your bro. He's your coach.
Kind of a willing
so fuck you.
So that's what I mean.
You're stupid. Don't lie.
Oh yeah.
Don't fucking lie.
That would be.
You cut from Bella because you're a boy.
That would be awesome.
He's your coach.
They can go to the
he measure you. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Oh yes.
Hello. You fucking bluffing.
Yeah. But by the way, I think
fuck you!
Nicola made
fuck you!
They had an agreement or anything, but
you
they
can't put him on
feather. Power.
Shut up!
Shut up! She said, "Stop talking about me."
Oh, shut up!
He's just talking about you, and she goes, "Same thing. If he does that, I'm gonna react." So Phil Lamont yesterday goes,
are you gonna react?
Well, I didn't say
I reacted to you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, she said, no.
You fucking bitch!
She was like,
fuck you!
Salomon and me and Lady Scorpio were in chat that morning, and he said, I'm a free man now, blah, blah, blah. Her name wasn't mentioned, and she was like, if they at least would leave my name out of it, if they would at least leave the name out of it. But they did, or we did.
But don't even talk
Cosmos music. Cosmos starting from K.
No, she said.
Yeah, but what you must understand. But you must understand. That's like just because she can talk 12 hours and for all these tips,
Thank
and
you.
even in that
Bye.
conversation she had, she said, look, about it. Like, oh yeah, this is one of the few times where he didn't lie. There were like 25,000 dicks in it. So when Solomon went on channel next time, yes, he didn't mention the name, but he talked about her like she did as well, and you let her get away with it, but not him. So he had the right to say something, I think.
No, I was trying to define the baseline. Because I went in there and I actually pulled up the messages.
Oh, you robot,
conversation with you and
yes,
then
yes.
saying, okay, hold on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
And
so
it wasn't that
I went
bad.
out of my way. I clarified. I said, so she said, I don't care if he talks about me without saying my name. If he talks about
You
me,
want
that's
to
enough.
die?
So
Here.
yesterday he did the same thing
Sorry.
when he was talking